Welcome everyone to Cry of the Stingbat, a Gauntlet adventure for Shadowdark. Now, where this adventure begins, there's some background information. There was a growing kingdom, expanding its borders into the shadowy glens of Grumlig Forest, and the inhabitants of the forest decided to fight back. There were some primitive folk called trogmen, like a troglodyte. Trogmen. They stood no chance of fighting with stick and stone, so they used a far more terrible weapon, Stingbats. These ravenous, bird-like creatures feast on blood wherever they can get it, and the Trogmen are feeding local villagers to the Stingbats, dropping the poor souls into a slick cavern shaft to be eaten alive. Well fed and abnormally aggressive, the Stingbats take nightly flights, terrorizing the frontier folk in Grumlig Forest and beyond. Each night, the winged horrors take to the sky and return at dawn to feed on newly deposited victims. A dire cycle of death. You open your eyes slowly, immediately aware of aches, bumps, and bruises. Around you, a group of familiar folk are tumbled in a heap, caked with mud, disoriented, gaining their senses. A slick, mud-walled shaft ascends overhead, terminating in a pinhole of starry sky far above you and your disheveled company. The chamber is occupied by a scattering of human bones, sticks, and clumps of mud. It is cold, wet, dark, and smells of rot here. 3 poor souls must have landed head first, perhaps on a failed attempt to climb out, their necks broken at grisly angles. Ahead, an irregular opening leads to a burrow-like passage. Let me take us to the map, and I'm hoping that one of us has a torch. If you go to your inventory, if you have a torch, there's going to be a little button where you can ignite it. It will light up the area with the torch. There we go.
I have an oil flask and the torch. Nice. We're pretty good.
Now, if you both burn that, they're on a timer right now, 60-minute timer. If you both have them lit, you can have 2 light sources at once, but at the end of that hour, they will go out. So if you want to burn them both now, you can, or you can burn one now and burn one a little later. Again, the danger is, let's say that Amriel hits someone with his torch, it may go out, and then Iggs is the only light source. So I'll let you guys decide how you want to handle the light.
I have 1 hit point. I'm not going to last an hour. Whoever is left can pick it up.
Now, what's cool is I have control of your lights. I can actually turn out your lights if I have to. I can, like if something were to happen, and your lights may go out. So then Amriel just doused his torch, and then you can just relight it if you need to. But
if there's only 2 in the group, we'll keep one up and 1 down.
Probably a good idea. Now, this adventure is on a timer. You have 2 hours before the Stingbats return. So I'm going to start that timer now. And in Shadowdark, dice are rolled periodically to determine if there are random encounters. But in this scenario, it's every 30 minutes of real time. There is a random encounter, so I'm going to start that timer as well. You need to try and get out before 2 hours have elapsed. The mud-slick walls of this cavern are damp, and you can see claw marks. It looks as though people have traveled before you, probably in days or weeks ahead of you. They've traversed this area looking for a way out. And again, if anyone needs to zoom in or out, you can use the right mouse up and down to zoom in and out. You can also drag by holding down the right button and then dragging, and you should be able to reposition your map as needed. Now here we have found a chest. Amriel, you see a chest in front of you.
It's a chest. And it's in front of me. There might be something in there we can use.
Do you want to open that?
I'm not even a thief, but can I look at it for
Yeah,
traps?
so with Shadowdark, most times if you're looking for something, and you tell me exactly what you're doing, if there's something to find, you'll find it. And there does not appear to be any traps on here. It looks as though this is a chest that perhaps someone had on their person when they were thrown down here. And judging by the drag marks, they tried to drag it with them, but this is as far as it got. And let's
go. Let's go ahead and open that thing.
There's a dagger inside this chest. Does anyone not have a
that'll
weapon?
be.
I have a club. Oh, I have a weapon.
I have a dagger.
I have both a club and a dagger, so...
Oh, man, spoils
she's rich.
riches there, yeah. Well, if anyone needs that dagger, you can just drag it onto your character sheet. Just drag and drop. It should go on there. If it does not, let me know.
Well, I have a 16 dex, so I might have a pretty good chance of throwing that thing and hitting something. So I'll throw that on there.
Amri will want that
You.
dagger. Excellent.
You looked in the trunk. You risked your 1 hit point, so I think that's fair.
Yeah, a hangnail could do you in at this point. Now, up ahead, Iggs, you can see there seems to be a huge pile of lumber, boards, and other bits of wreckage and detritus, as though it has washed down from the rains above into this mud slick area and perhaps gotten jammed up, blocking the passage ahead. It's going to take some
have to
time
go through that.
to get through there. It's going to take some either some sustained damage or perhaps some strength checks to get through that.
I'll try a strength check.
Yeah, give me
That's
a
good.
strength check.
I am quite strong. I could help.
Yeah, in fact, we will need 4 successful strength checks. Oh, excellent. So Amriel easily, and Denton, you guys both just start clearing stuff off of there. You're about halfway through. Oh, Yuri. Give me a dexterity roll as you drop a log on your leg and your knee bends at a funny angle.
I have a -3 to dex. Oh, it's another one!
Wow.
We have our
I died!
first fatality. All right, Yuri, how
So
do you
funny.
die here?
I drop a door on me. I say, "Oh, kick this door down," and it gets me, and it kills me.
Nice. Let me get you a new character.
Oh, how are we going to go forward without Yuri? She was the heart of this party.
Coming up from the darkness, from the way that you came, you hear footsteps, and Jasmine begins to be attracted to that light. And Tina, do you have access to Jasmine now on the map?
I can move her, yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm such a fan of your rice.
And poor Yuri is just sitting there, her leg, a compound fracture, she's bleeding out, she passes out, and you're thinking, we don't have time for this. And you just
Go
continue
without me!
to clear it away. Poor Yuri. Well, that was fast, Tina.
Get it over with, I say. Like,
Yep.
pull it off a band-aid.
I just kind of wave my staff around like, oh yes, another youngster. You're not going to make an old woman try to clear this.
Jasmine is not strong, so...
Did Yuri have any good stuff on him?
Yuri had a club, and a couple of other things. Hang on, I'll just open character sheet back up. So Yuri had a grappling hook,
Ooh, that'd be useful.
iron spikes, 10, and a pole.
Oh,
She should have poked the doors with a pole.
So Yuri is crushed under all of this wood, and you're all frantically trying to clear the wood away from her pockets. And you get all of the
So we can
stuff out of
loot
her
her.
pockets, yeah, as she slowly slips from this mortal coil. Anyone that wants to loot any of that stuff, let me know, and I can put it on your character sheets.
I'll take the grapnel hook and the pole.
Perfect.
I've got enough room in my inventory.
And you are Amriel?
Yeah, Amriel.
Perfect. Let me get that on there. So, grappling hook and a pole. And a pole. Anyone want iron spikes or a club?
Let me just check my
I will-
inventory.
I'll probably
Yeah.
take, I don't know, like 4 iron spikes. Might come in handy.
Yeah.
I'll get 4 as well. Oh, I've already got iron spikes. So there you go.
The arena should have some iron spikes. And does Jasmine want some iron spikes as well?
No, she's already
She's
got
already
them.
got some,
by the look
okay.
of it. Yeah.
Perfect.
I thought I was looking at Yuri's character sheet again, then I went, no, I've got the same
got the same
things, but I
stuff.
don't. I've actually got caltrops, so not a grappling hook.
All right, well, I'm going to take Yuri out of the party as long as everyone's got what they want. We'll get Yuri out. We hardly knew ye.
Never knew ya.
All right, we got 2 successful strength checks and 1 horribly failed one. We're about halfway through this. It's going to take another couple strength checks or some damage dealt to that wood.
No.
No, so Amriel, you're lifting, and as you pull one board away, a few others fall in and get locked in place, and just does not seem to want to yield. And Denton, you put your back into it, and same thing. There, it's almost cemented in with this mud that has built up here. Now, Rena, leave it to the
kind of-
old lady. Yeah, how does Rena
Yeah, I
get
kind
up
of
there?
push everyone aside. It's like, oh, we don't have time for this. And lift with my knees.
Lift with you hear the joints cracking and popping as she lifts, carrying this big bundle, on her back, and just dumps it to the side, narrowly missing, what's her name that didn't make it, Yuri, and we need one more successful check. Or if someone wants to use like their pole, I would give you advantage on that roll.
Oh, I have a pole.
Yeah, go ahead and.
Does somebody want to use it?
Got a
I've got-
pole, but
I've got 9 strength. And I've
Yeah, I've
already
got-
checked once.
I've got 9 strength as well. So somebody stronger should use a pole.
Oh, Lord.
Wow,
You never
Rena
know.
holds out her hand. Hand that here.
Rena's gonna do
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
So give me a roll with advantage, Rena. Okay. Rena, how do you clear away the last of that wood?
Kind of grumbling under her breath. Just like youngsters these days. And
Kids
she's
these
just
days.
taking the pole and whacking the wood out of the way.
You clear a path, and you may step through first if you like. Again, the mud-choked hallways. You see footprints all around, as though countless of your fellow villagers have trod these paths and met, hopefully, freedom, if not an untimely demise here. There's bits of refuse, logs, tree branches here and there scattered about. Iggs, give me a roll here. This is going to be a wisdom roll. Excellent. So, Iggs, you see another chest up ahead. It's in the middle of a large room. The room's rather expansive. And you see this chest has been opened, but you can see there's something inside of it.
Curious. And I think you probably just run to it. This is not a subtle half.
Excellent. And it's open. You peer in, and inside you see another dagger. And there should be another item in here as well.
Interesting.
And a torch.
People really like their knives down in this cave.
Somebody take that torch.
Yeah, anyone is welcome to take a dagger or a torch. There are, if you look on your character sheet, Iggs, I don't think it tells you how many minutes you have left on your oil flask in your inventory.
There's 4. Oh, it does actually. 47.
Oh, it does. Yep. If you hover over,
I hover over the diamonds.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you've got about 45-ish minutes left on that oil flask.
Yes, the torch is very welcome. Who would take the dagger? I have one.
I've got one.
Well, somebody could throw it. I suppose. I think you have better dexterity.
I can do ranged attacks with a thrown dagger, so...
Go ahead.
Okay. Second dagger for Jasmine.
Excellent. And let me have Denton give me a wisdom roll as well. Denton, you sense there is something strange about this room. Iggs came right in, and it's almost as though your bearings are off. There's something about this room. You see there's motes of dust falling down from the ceiling, and you know that if you're not cautious, you could easily wander in circles in here. There's something magical afoot. And let me have Amriel give me a wisdom roll as well.
Oh, I'm not a good wisdom person. Oh, look at me.
That.
You hear sounds coming up ahead, and then you see the shape of this terrible thing. It is a... Let me see if I can show you. Let me show you the artwork here. I can do it this way. Sorry, should have had this ready. You see a shape, 2 large claws, and a tail set with a hideous barb.
Oh,
It comes
I lose a hit point just by looking
just
at
by
it.
looking at it. It comes into view, and we're going to roll initiative. So initiative, it's your dexterity. It's a d20 plus your dexterity. If you go to the combat tab on the upper right with the 2 crossed swords, you can just click on the dice next to your character, and it will roll your initiative.
well, I shall go and throw myself at that thing. Ooh, 16.
And Amriel and Iggs, you're welcome to roll that, or I can roll it for you.
Oops.
Excellent. Okay. Jasmine, you are up first. Now, this Foundry will have the combat carousel up at the top, so you can kind of see the order, shows the initiative number, shows your character. You can, I believe, double-click on that icon, and it should open up your character sheet. You give me a wisdom roll. You see that Amriel notices something, and his mouth is agape as he sees something up ahead. You don't know what it is, but clearly something has his attention.
I think he's looking for the next way to go.
Very possibly.
On
And
a floor?
maybe he sees an opening. It's hard to say. So you can move on your turn. In Shadowdark, the ranges are close, which would be within 5 feet, near, which is 30 feet, or 6 squares, or far, which is as far as you can see. On your turn in combat, you can move a near distance. So basically, you can move 6 squares. And then you also get an action, which can be like to attack, or if you want, you can double move, and you could move a total of 12 squares. And you can also move, 2 or 3 squares, attack, and then finish your move. You get that full 30 feet of movement plus an action. So we'll start with Jasmine. Okay. You may take your turn.
Okay, so at the moment I can't see what he's looking
Correct.
at. Right, it's pitch black. 3, 4. So I come up behind, beside Amriel and go, "What you looking at, old man?"
Excellent. And then, Amriel, it is your turn.
Where do I see this thing?
It's just here in the shadow, just on the other side of that pillar.
So I can't like throw a dagger at it.
If you got into position to where you could see it, you absolutely could. The problem is our light source may prevent you from seeing it. Yeah, it's cast in the shadows there.
Is incontinence a fast action or a slow
It's
action?
very fast. Very fast action.
Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of my move to light my damn torch.
Perfect. And now you see this giant scorpion.
And I will put it back out.
Denton, you are up.
Well, I still have yet to see this threat, so I'm just going to move up here looking for a way out.
Give me a wisdom roll, please. So, the way that this chamber works, this is a chamber of confusion. If you fail a wisdom check, getting below a DC of 13, you tend to linger a little bit as though you get disoriented with the falling motes of dust. So you head that way, but you do not see any sort of exit, and as you walk around these columns, you hear sounds coming from different directions, and it's a little bit confusing as far as where you are. You do not hear whatever this foe is that Amriel seems to have spotted as he lights his torch and immediately soils himself.
Could be a sign, though.
Yep. You can use the rest of your action. Oh, did you lit a torch for your action?
Yes, I think the fear of being in the cave is just getting to him.
Absolutely. Iggs, you're up.
Alrighty, I guess he still has no clue what's going on.
No
and
clue.
He would scamper out.
Oh, now you can see
Ah,
it.
yeah. Goodness.
And give me a wisdom roll as well, Iggs.
I mean, Amriel didn't tell us what he's seen, has
No,
he?
he did not. Perfect. So, no confusion. You know where you're at. You see where this is. You know where everyone else is oriented into space. You have an action if you want to take it.
Well, I just a little guy.
I know, he's so cute. That little that picture of him.
Yeah. He has a knife. He could try to throw it. I don't know how helpful that's going to be.
And in Shadowdark, there's no targeting. It doesn't work. You can just make your roll.
Oh,
There's no functionality with the targeting.
nice.
That's a miss.
Yeah. That I imagine that would be.
Your
That
dagger
one's universal.
sails off into the darkness, and it lands in the mud somewhere, but where you have no idea. That dagger is gone. Let me just get a couple extra characters ready for us, just in case. Rena, you're up.
That was pretty good, Higgs,
This was-
for your first ever attack.
Yeah, we got a throw off at least. That was awesome.
And it's like,
Adventurers.
well, what's the hold up? And I kind of charge forward. Do the diagonals count as 1 square?
1
as well?
square. Yep. Yeah, movement it's pretty lax in here. Again, it's a near move, which is about 6 squares. Diagonals would be 1.
And I see just about the corner of this thing.
Yeah, so as long as you can see it, and you can see its tail, you've got a shot. If you want to throw something, that's going to be with disadvantage, because you can just barely see it. It's got pretty good cover.
Well, I suppose I might as well try. Okay, so I just, hurriedly take out my dagger and...
The worst you
fling it
could
off
do is
the
throw it into the
distance.
mud and lose it. Okay, so you hit. Wow. So you exceeded the armor
You
class.
don't get to be my age.
No, so you're knocking down
Without
doors, you're damaging giant scorpions. Let me give this guy some damage here.
She's like Mrs. Garrett from Facts of Life, man. She's taking care of all of us.
Yeah, they tried to leave me in this cave, but they don't know that you don't get to be my age without refusing to die, I guess.
True.
Well, the scorpion
But
decides to move in. And even as Amriel, odd is Iggs. That's Amriel. It's coming at you, sir. It gets 2 attacks. The first one is with a claw.
Okay.
What's your AC?
13.
All right, that's a hit. You take 1 point of damage. Are you dead?
Yes, I'm dead.
Okay. Well, it then stings your body repeatedly, and so you see Amriel, his torch goes out as it hits the ground, and then he falls on top of that torch, extinguishing it. Let me grab you a new character. One second.
I think I almost would have rather had the door fall on
Take you out.
Yeah. Barvin.
So Barvin, he's hiding up here from that scorpion. He got in here ahead of you. Let me add him to the combat. All right, we'll go to the next round. And Barvin, go ahead and draw your initiative, or roll your initiative. Excellent. All right, so let's go to Barvin. You're up.
I could be lucky enough to die twice in one round. This is awesome. I'm going to smack that thing with my club so hard. From the darkness.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Do I roll again?
Nope. That,
Okay.
well, yeah. Give me a dexterity roll. Yeah. What are the odds? Okay, you had to beat a 10, which you did. Sorry, a 9 is what you had to beat. You had to beat a 9. So you did. So you do not lose control of your club, but it does leave you exposed to another blow. Let me, as you run up screaming, die. The scorpion will get advantage if it chooses to attack you on this next turn. All right, Jasmine, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I throw my dagger from where I am? Ranged attacks. If I can throw my dagger from where I am, I will.
You sure can.
Okay, I'll throw
And
it.
somehow I've got the same artwork for Denton and the other character, and Barvin. So that's only going to be slightly confusing. So you needed a 14.
Damage.
You hit. So 4 damage to the scorpion.
And then
Excellent.
I will. How far back can I go and still be in throwing range? I've only got 1 dagger left anyway, but.
So your dagger, if we go to your
Oh yeah, I should be able to.
inventory, if I right click, let's see. So you have that. So the range is near, which is 30 feet. So as long as you're within 30
Okay.
feet. So 6 squares.
Okay. I'll just go over here.
Perfect. Denton. And you can
so
use
are
your
there-
torch as a weapon if you have to.
Are there opportunity attacks if you move
There are
past?
no opportunity attacks in Shadowdark.
Okay. Well, Denton will yell out that he's going to try and find a way out. But to himself, he's thinking that this is he's no hero.
Yeah, this is a great time to get away because you don't have to fight the scorpion.
6, and then he's going to double move and just search along this wall. 3, 4, 5, 6.
What are you? Oh, searching for a way out. Give me a wisdom roll. Oh, yeah. You think maybe there's a secret door over here, and so you're spending time patting the wall, looking. You know, there's got to be a way out, and your heart begins to beat faster as you know that time is precious here. Not only your torchlight time, but time before something else shows up. There's again, we started that 30-minute timer before other things show up. Iggs, you are up.
Okay, well, I think he likes the sound of getting out of engagement.
Yeah, you don't have to fight the scorpion.
Yeah. He'll definitely just move back a little. Was it 6, you
6.
said?
Yep. And you can, if you have a ranged weapon, you can step back, throw it, and then continue moving.
I threw my ranged weapon into the darkness.
Oh, yeah, into the mud.
Never to be seen again.
That's right. You can double move, do another 6 squares if you want. Give me a wisdom
Oh.
roll.
I'll try that. Yeah. Jump the gun there and ending my turn. Well,
You think the way you think you're headed in the right way, but you're not positive. Giant scorpion. It's gonna go for Barvin, or
Wait, do
Rena.
I get a turn?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Rena. Sorry, I skipped you. Sorry, Rena. Rena, and then giant scorpion.
Well, Rena, seeing our source of light run off, just like chasing after him. Hey, come back.
Yes.
And I just double move.
Give me a wisdom
To
check.
also kind of like look.
Yeah, try and figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. Oh man, that was on a 20. You don't think this is the way. You think there's probably more scorpions ahead, and I hear the ticking of the timer before other things show up. This might be the way, but you're not convinced. The scorpion is going to go after Barvin. Barvin, what is your AC?
Well,
And didn't we say he gets advantage?
Barvin gets advantage.
Or no, the scorpion does against you.
Yes.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. It missed. It missed, and then it will try to get you with the stinger. And then let me bring in something else. 12. Oh, it gets you with the stinger. That's 4 damage to Barvin.
all right.
Is Barvin
He's
dead?
gone. Barvin's dead. I'm winning the death count.
So far, yeah, reverse death count. It's not who you kill; it's how many
Yeah, leave
times
some
you kill.
characters for us.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's get,
Oh dear.
get you a character here. We'll do... Marga. So you had a companion that was hiding up here with you, Marga the dwarf. Let me add him to the tracker. And let me see what the random encounter will be. Oh, I know exactly what it is. And let me start another timer for random encounters. Perfect. Let me add these things to the combat. You see black shapes scurrying along the wall. They look almost like some sort of stingray, but they're up against the rocks. These are dark mantles, ferocious creatures. Let's go to the next round. Alright, so one of these dark mantles is going to lunge directly at Denton. It begins to plod towards you, Denton. Oh, didn't mean to go on top of you here. What is your armor class, Denton?
It's a 12.
Okay, it tries to bite you. Oh, yeah. Denton, 2 points of damage for Denton.
He's dead.
He's dead. Do you have any light, Denton? You do.
I did have a torch.
So they have a special attack that your torch goes out. And so you will be in the dark. Maybe if it will let me. There it goes. We'll get you a new character.
It was nice almost meeting you, sir.
You hid there for quite some time, never really getting to know one another. So, Corv, you're going to be you've sort of found your way out of this passage. Right over there. Let me add you into the initiative.
Oh wow, this guy actually has a short bow.
Let me take
Ooh, that's
Denton
cool.
out of here.
Does each character have a luck token, or is there no luck token?
No one starts with a luck token. You will get one. In fact, I'm actually gonna. I should have given one to Rena for doing so awesome. So on your character sheet, Madeline, under the abilities. Yep, perfect. You got a luck token check. You may re-roll at any point there. Let's see. So
I'm sure I won't even need to do that.
Never. Barvin, are you still alive, Barvin?
Barvin's dead.
Barvin's dead. That's what I thought. Jasmine, your turn.
All right, I'm going to run the way that Rena went because I think she's our smart person. So I'm going to just take a double action and run for it.
Perfect. Give me a wisdom roll.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. You see the way out. The air is much fresher there.
So I was going to run to the left. So it's sort of up in this direction. Is that the way I should be going?
So you can see Iggs, and Iggs looks like he might be headed towards the exit.
Okay, so I can run two nears. So I can run 12 squares. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Wait for me!
The dark mantle pursues you. You hear the flapping behind you. Marga, are you still alive, Marga? Yes, you're new.
Marga is fresh.
Yep.
3 hit points.
Ooh.
Come at me, bro.
That's like 3 other characters put together.
I know. I'm going to see that person with the torch. And I'm going to say, man, I'm going with them.
Give me a wisdom roll with advantage, because you've been here for a minute. You know which way not to go.
Oh, God.
Well, you think that's the way. You could head that direction, but you're just not quite convinced. But you know that there's danger the other way, so this way is probably better than any.
3, 4, 5, 6. Can I go? Can I do double?
Yes, yep, you can
For
double.
dash?
Yes, you can double.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you look familiar.
Iggs, you're up.
Okay.
Alrighty. And he's moving. In effect, you can double move, right?
Yes, you can double move. Now you see up here ahead of you, right here. There's a ledge, and you're gonna have to climb that ledge. It's gonna take a strength or a dexterity roll to climb. If you fail it by 5 or more, and the DC is 13, so if you get a 7 or lower, then you're going to fall. And if you fall, you will take damage. So strength or dex, but you got to get up there first. But you can see where it is. You see the way out.
Alrighty.
Dark Mantle begins to pursue. Rena, you're up. You did so well in your
young man,
wisdom
I said
check.
with that light.
Yeah, you can see the way out now. And we've only got 22 minutes left on Igg's torch.
Oh wow, goes fast.
Yep.
No, we couldn't pick up Denton's torch because it was
Under his
way
body.
too dangerous.
Yep, next to a bunch of bad things.
Yeah, so I just double move and I chase after.
Perfect.
Iggs.
So, Marga and Jasmine, you can hear the scorpion looming up behind you.
Yeah.
You hear more flapping. Jasmine, your turn.
Okay. Run! Flee!
Yeah, you see the way out now.
11, 12.
Nice. And you see that ledge up there that needs to be ascended. Corv, you're up.
Well, this group seems to know where it's going, so I'll just go that way.
In fact, with one move, you'll be able to get pretty close to the ledge. You can give me a strength or a dex roll to see if you can climb up to the first ledge.
Both are -1, so.
Oh, nope. You can't. You don't slip and fall any. You're climbing up, but the going's very difficult. Marga, your turn.
I'm going to continue running 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
Iggs, you're up. You can move up and give me a strength or a dex roll to try and climb that first ledge.
Yeah. I don't see. I was trying to think. I've got rope, but I don't see how you could use rope to go up. So
You could,
I'm
yeah.
just
Once
gonna
you're up,
take
you
that.
could lower it and give people an
Yeah.
advantage roll.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah, yeah. You get up there, so then you can move to this square right there.
Lovely. And then it's a 60-inch rope, so he'd get that from down.
Hopefully a 60-foot rope, because a
60
60-inch
foot,
rope.
yeah, 60-inch.
Here's
Yeah,
5
I was
feet
like,
of
hold
rope,
on.
guys. Come on up.
The text is very small.
But yeah, he is.
Oh, man.
Iggs is small. 5 feet's quite a bit. Rena, your
Wow.
turn. You'll be able to get up there and give me a strength or dex roll. Iggs does not have the rope out quite yet. It'll take an action for him to lower the rope down. But you can give it a shot.
So
You've
live up to
succeeded
this
in
ledge,
everything
and I'm like,
else.
"Oh,
Yeah, strength or dex roll.
help an old woman up. But I
Hey,
try
come
to
on.
muscle
Give
my
her
way
a
up there.
boost.
You reach up your arm as Iggs pulls you, it just dislocates out of the socket. Ooh, yeah. So that would be a fall, but you're starting on the ground. You're struggling to get up. The going is very, very difficult. If you're delayed too much longer, you know that scorpion is on its way. In fact, the scorpion 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is just outside the range of your oil light. You can see it not far from there. And the flapping of the dark mantles as well. Jasmine, you're up next.
If I turn and throw some calthrops backwards towards the scorpion,
Yeah.
do I then not get to attempt to climb?
Yeah, so that would be your action, and then you could move up to that ledge. But that may slow them down.
Yeah, right. I'm going to throw calthrops.
All right.
So I'm not quite sure how to do
Give
that.
me a dexterity roll.
Okay, that's
You can
easy
beat a
peasy.
9. Just to get them spread out in a good enough area, not all clumped up. Oh, yeah. You get a nice spread of caltrops back there. Hopefully behind Marga, because that would be awful.
Yes,
He's gotta
absolutely.
walk through
Behind
it.
Marga. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
That will slow them down. You've just bought yourself an extra round. And then you
Okay,
can,
and then
you
I
can move
will
6.
move forward. Yep.
Perfect.
Move 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
Corv,
5.
you're up.
Well, Corv will try and climb again.
DC 13, strength or dex. Nope. Not quite able to get up. Not without assistance.
And to help them, we would need to use our own action. Is that right?
Once Iggs gets the rope down, then
Yeah.
that would give everyone an advantage on that. If you want to help someone, it would take your action to give them that assistance. Marga, you can make an attempt if you like. The good news is from this ledge, the scorpion probably can't get you. Oh, well, never mind, Marga.
I don't think anyone's making it up this ledge.
Well, Iggs might be the only survivor.
Only Iggs.
Speaking of the devil, Iggs, it's your turn.
Well then, I guess get that rope down, yeah.
So you throw the rope down, everyone will have advantage on that. Do you have iron spikes by chance?
No.
Okay, because you could spike the rope here and then continue on with the rope and just kind of leave it here, and then the others can bring it up with you. But otherwise, you can... the rope is long enough. You could move up here. There's another ledge. You could move up to the next ledge and just leave the rope hanging down until everyone gets up here. Or you can stay there in case you need to, shout encouragement as the scorpion begins to devour them.
I want to make sure the rope's secure. Yeah, I wouldn't just throw the rope onto the ground and then run away.
Good luck, guys. You hold the rope for them. Rena, you're up next.
Okay, I'm going to try to climb with this rope, I guess.
With advantage, strength or dex.
I'm very frail.
So close. You have a luck token. Do you want to use your luck token?
Yeah, I'll use that.
Nope.
It's nearly a 20.
Yeah, that was
I know,
close.
I saw that and I was like, please? Okay, well.
The scorpion has hit the caltrops, and it will stop there. Jasmine, you're up.
Jasmine's going to say to Rena, come on, old lady, let me boost you up. I'm going to give her a go instead.
So give me
Can I do that?
Just give me a strength roll. Need to beat a 9. If you do, you'll get her up there. That will take your turn.
I know. Oh, I did it!
Nice. You get Rena up that ledge. Give yourself a luck token.
I just have this feeling that if we can keep her alive, we may stay alive
Yeah,
longer.
she's the one that gets through the
Yeah,
doors.
I'm too stubborn to die. I'm just like, oh, thank you, young lady.
Jasmine, you may take a luck token for yourself.
Thank you.
Corv, you're up next.
Alright. Try this again with the rope.
Oh, you got it. You managed to get up there, and then you can move up to the next ledge as well. Get a little space for yourself. Marga, can you get up there?
We're sure gonna try. Do I get an advantage
You
with
do.
a rope?
Yep, you do.
Okay.
Yes, with the advantage. You pull yourself up, and you can move up to that second ledge as well.
Oh, thank goodness.
Iggs, do you want to stay there with the rope to help Jasmine up, or do you say, hey, good luck, and head out? You've got about 13 minutes left on your oil flask.
True, but it's his torch, or sorry, his rope.
True.
He wouldn't want to leave the rope, you know.
Do
So.
you pull up the rope and just say, sorry, Jasmine, good luck?
No, he's a good lad at heart. You know, he doesn't want to die, but that's basically murdering her.
Right. What is your alignment? By
Lawful.
chance? Oh, lawful. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't do that then.
Yeah.
Do you want to help her up? It would take your turn, but you'd be able to give her a boost. Essentially, as long as you beat a 9 on a strength roll, you'd be able to pull her up right now.
Yeah. He wouldn't want to beat the uselessness. Although strength of 3, so.
If you roll a 1, she's going to pull you down.
Oh my god, no!
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. You don't know what strength you have, but you managed to pull her up and then quickly begin to gather up your rope. Rena, it's your turn, and Iggs, you can see those dark mantles. These things can scale the walls. These are unaffected by the ledge.
Uh-oh.
Like, okay, well, come on then. And I kind of like push through and I try to climb that ledge.
All right, give me another roll. Oh, man. Like a gazelle, or I guess a mountain goat. Gazelles, I don't know if they climb. Like a mountain goat, you spring right up there. Scorpion is slowed by the caltrops and takes a point of damage. Dark Mantle. Jasmine, you're up next.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I can see Rena's made it up, so I'm gonna go 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna try to jump up.
Okay. DC 13.
Strength or dex?
Strength or dex.
Okay,
Now
I'll
this
go for
time, if you
dex.
fail by 5 or more, you're going to fall down. Oh, you got it.
Okay. Got
You
it.
got it. So you get up there.
So,
And Corv, you're up next.
Alright. See if we can't scale this ledge.
Yes. Excellent. Marga. You see the dark mantle is now within the light of Ig's oil lamp.
no! I've left eggs behind.
All right. I'm gonna jump up there, and we get advantage on this one as well.
No, there's no rope. Iggs has the rope.
Okay. Oh, I have rope. Damn.
Yeah, you cannot get up. Iggs, you're up.
Oh, he can reach. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So not only do you get up, you can give I'll give you a choice. Give yourself a luck token, or I'll give you advantage on climbing the last little bit there.
Ooh, I'll take the advantage.
Okay, perfect. So you're able to get up, and then you can move up to the next ledge, or do you lower your rope down?
Somebody else has a rope, right? Do
Yeah.
I know this? I probably don't know this.
You probably
but somebody
it's Marga, and he's actually down below you.
Oh, yes.
And I
okay.
actually did say I had a rope. So
He could throw the rope up, and someone could pull him up.
That's true. That's true. I would like to get to the last ledge quickly to get the rope down quicker. Is
Perfect.
Iggs' thinking?
Because yeah, if you can get up, you can make it easier for everyone. Rena, you're up next.
Is Marga able to throw the rope up?
On Marga's turn, Marga could throw the rope up.
Oh, true. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, Marga. I'm going to that next ledge. I'm gonna try to climb it.
It's
Some
ruthless.
helper she turned out to be.
You understand.
Oh man, you definitely have mountain goat blood in you.
Yeah.
You've
I
made
just
it.
muscle up over that ledge.
Yeah, you've probably you're used to hard labor. Every old person I ever talked to, they work twice as hard as anyone that's young, and you're proving it by easily scaling these slick walls. Scorpion comes forward. Jasmine, you're up.
Okay. Marga, throw me the rope.
I will in 3 turns.
Shit. Okay. Okay, so I would just have to stay there, or I can hold my action to pull him up.
You could hold your action. You could delay.
All right, I'll hold my action.
Okay. Corv, you're up.
Oh, hopefully I can make it up this cliff.
Ooh.
Ooh, shit.
Okay, that's a fall. Give me a 1d6. That's how many points of falling damage you're going to take.
Well, I'll die. I only have 1 hit
One hit point.
so-
Tell me how Corv falls and dies. Oh, that was enough. How does Corv die?
Hopefully not onto Marga. He just. But he loses his footing and tumbles down, and then he hits his neck on a rock at a weird angle.
You hear a sharp crack, and then you see that he's not moving at all. Now, we've got, let's see, where did I put you? Rena, you see someone up here on this ledge. It's someone that has made it this far, and they look at you like, how did you survive that scorpion? But they're overjoyed to see someone else, and especially to see the light that you have. All right, who is next? Let's see. Dark Mantle, and then Marga.
I am throwing that rope for all I'm worth.
Perfect. Corva can give you a boost to get up, so now give me a strength or dex roll with an advantage.
That's Jasmine, Corva's daddy bones.
Or yes, Jasmine. That's right. It all happens so fast. Excellent. You make it up. Iggs, your turn.
Yeah, that's traumatic. Gee.
Now, if you want to loot Corv's body, he has a short bow.
Wow.
And he's got oil flasks as well.
Oh, well. Get a little ahead of myself. Oil flasks, always good. Got 5 minutes left on mine.
Do you want to loot his body instead of trying to climb that? I did mention it before you had rolled, so... And even knowing how you rolled, if you want to take some of what he's got, that could be your action.
Yeah, oh, well, okay. Yes,
I'm gonna also
that would be the
point
wise
out maybe
thing.
Rena's like, throw up the rope.
Is that any kind of, like, check? Yeah, I'd happily throw up the rope.
Yeah, you can toss the rope up.
Alright.
Perfect. Iggs is going to be our light source, I can tell. Rena. So he tosses up the
can
rope. Do you want to give them a boost?
Oh yeah, so if someone's tossed up the rope, can I... Is there a check for using an iron spike to secure it?
No. As long as you have something to hit it, either a hammer or any sort of weapon, you can drive that iron
Yeah, I
spike
have a
in.
club.
Perfect. So you drive in that spike, so now no one has to hold the rope. The rope is there. So that will
Okay,
take
and that's my
your
action, I
turn.
suppose.
And then Isolder.
seeing that the rope is secured, he's just going to start making his way down this corridor.
Okay. Excellent. Iggs. Wait, that's not right. Hang on. There we go. Jasmine, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to say, come on, old dwarf, let's go! And I'm going to head up to the next one. 2, 3, 4, 6. So I can have a go at getting up.
With advantage.
And I've got advantage. Okay. Oh, did you see it go for the 17 and then roll back?
So you failed that by more than 5.
Oh,
Roll 1d6.
Oh. That's a 6. I'm so dead.
How does Jasmine die?
She falls back on her head. Everybody's very familiar with that.
Oh yeah.
From the pit.
Happened a few times here. Let me get you a new character. I may have to make more characters here. You guys are plowing through these. Up by Iggs, you see another person. This is Darvin. Darvin's like, oh, thank goodness there's someone else here. Just at the edge of the light. Let's go to Marga.
I'm doing the 440.
Perfect.
4. And then... So that's 4, and then up the rope.
Yep, with advantage.
With advantage. Here we go. I'm gonna live.
Ooh. Well, thank goodness for advantage. That is not enough, but it's not enough to fall. You're struggling to get up. Let's go to Iggs. Is the only one really in danger right now. In fact, I'm going to take us out of combat for now, because I don't think they're going to catch up to you. Iggs, you need to get up that ledge. If you don't get it within 2 turns, the Dark Mantles will be on you. And you have 1 minute left on your oil. You can see it quickly burning out.
All right.
You got it. All right, and now can we get Marga up there?
The rope would still be there, so there's an advantage.
Yep.
Oh, somebody needed to grab my gear too, if they can, but then they might not want to take the time.
Yeah, that would be Marga if Marga wants to grab what Jasmine has. She's got caltrops, iron spikes, and a pole and a dagger. Uh-oh, Iggs. Light went out.
Oh, no.
I have an oil flask, but I suppose it would have to
He
wait
also
for
has
Fred to
2
light
other
it.
oil flasks now, because I guess he looted some? Nice.
Yep. But yeah, if
Sorry.
anyone wants to light that, you just click on your character sheet. You can ignite that.
Can I feel my way up the rope?
You won't get the advantage unless we get some more light going. And so we're not in initiative at this point. So if anyone wants to light that, so go ahead and you see Rena spark a light.
Ah!
Give me one more, otherwise the Dark Mantles are going to be upon you.
Oh no!
Oh,
I appear to have slipped in my own shat.
Oh no!
all right. It falls upon you and bites. What's your AC?
10.
That's a hit for 1 damage.
I live.
You live. It's your turn, Marga. And then we'll go to Iggs and Rena. You want to fight back, Marga, or are you just going to climb up?
I'm gonna climb back up.
Okay.
I'm not going down like this.
Oh, you got
Come on.
it.
Get away from me!
You make it up, and then everyone can bolt for the exit as the Dark Mantles are hot in pursuit. Oh man, here comes the next encounter. You see a door up ahead of you. The Dark Mantle is coming.
Shut the door.
Did we leave eggs?
Oh no, I don't
Catch
leave
up,
eggs.
pigs!
Sorry, I
on,
kind of
Egg!
thought we were still doing an initiative thing. I would have been with you, yeah.
Let me move you up. So as you get up there,
Okay.
eggs, give me a dex roll to slam that door before this Dark Mantle bursts in.
Ooh.
Yes, you got it. You get the door shut, and you hear the slapping and flapping of those leathery wings against the door. Now, let me roll to see what the random encounter will be. Oh, no, that's way too tough.
Look at the DM
no.
getting all soft.
There we go. A deep gnome plays haunting music on humming fungi. So you can, and it's a ghost. So you see a ghostly figure at the end of this passageway. And it's a deep gnome playing music on this humming fungi. And he pays you no mind, no regard whatsoever. Looks like there's a door just up ahead of Rena. It appears to
Is
be
it
locked.
locked or anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to take a strength roll to force that open, or you can bash it down with weapons.
I'm gonna take my club and try to just start whacking at that door.
Perfect.
Maybe the handle.
Go ahead and give me a club roll. It clangs against that door. It leaves a little dent in there, but not enough to knock it off the hinges or anything. And Isolde, you put your back into it, but the door simply will not push inwards. It's simply stuck.
I have a +2. I don't know if anybody else does. Strength.
I've got -1, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, throw my back out.
Yeah, it simply will not go in. It push as hard as you might. Iggs, give me a wisdom roll.
Don't tell me it wasn't locked after all. We just had to turn the doorknob.
Yeah, there's not even a keyhole for this to be locked. It's just, it will not push in.
Does it open outwards?
Yeah, you pull and the door just pops right open. Just opens right up to you. And you can see up ahead there's another passageway. Now, right there, Rena, you see some strange yellowish, greenish slimes that fill most of the passageway. And you know that the way out is past those ochre jellies. Let me pull us into a initiative. Alright, so if you want to roll your initiative, you can roll it from either the combat thing, or I think you can roll it from maybe from the combat carousel.
Crit.
Excellent. All right, Marga, you're first.
Well, I can't get my token to
Let
move.
me move you in. There we go. Now you're.
Oh,
free.
I was on top of Darvin. My apologies.
Excuse me, sir.
I 2, 4, 6. I can't get up there fast enough. I will just kind of plug up this hallway and allow the others to get in. Somebody's got a bow back there.
Rena, you're up.
Can I try to throw my dagger just over Marga's shoulder?
Absolutely. If you roll a 1, you hit Marga.
Okay, Marga, duck.
I'm a dwarf.
Oh my gosh!
Son of a bitch. Right in the back of the head.
Oh man! All right, what's the damage on your daggers? 1d4. Let me roll a 1d4. 2.
Ah,
Marga.
dead.
And you know, Rena, she is also aware that no one else is able to see her kill Marga by accident. So she just kind of exclaims like, "Oh, the ochre jellies! They're fighting back with weapons."
That was with knives. They have knives. That was impressive.
All right, I'm on my fourth character.
Oh man.
Yeah, the only one who's going to live to the end is Rena.
All right, let's get.
Actually, eggs is still going, so we've still got 2 originals. Is that right?
So in so there, Morgan, in this room, you hear sounds out there, and you see light. You step up. So that's our new replacement. It is right there. Let me add you. Let me roll an initiative for you and see what puts you. Okay. Perfect. All right. So Rena went.
This guy's gotta live.
Iggs, you are next. Madeline, that was awesome.
We should have been manifesting a 20.
I know, right?
Yeah,
as soon as I spoke, I thought, oh no, I just doomed Craig.
I had to double move to get here, so.
All right. Oh, let's see. Marga's dead. I need to get Marga out of here. Let me get Marga dead here. But the ochre jelly will spend a moment dissolving Marga.
Ooh.
Isolder, your turn.
I'll come back here and go ahead. I guess I don't really have anything ranged. I could throw my club at it.
You can throw a club. There's lots of rocks and bits of debris around here.
I think I'll take my chances and throw my club.
It'll be a combat roll. That's a miss. Your club clatters down the hallway. Morgan, and then Darvin.
Oh, what was that noise? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, hello. What is your name?
You see it.
Oh, I can't remember.
Darvin!
You look like an Arvin to me.
I think I am a Darvin. Yeah, okay. So Darvin's got a pole. Can Darvin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stay there and try to poke an ochre jelly with a pole, almost like a lance, and try to jam perhaps both of them back down the hallway or something?
Yeah, I like it. Give me an attack roll with that, and rather than damage, maybe you push them.
Yeah, I feel like I've been playing Pendragon now, and I want to do lance things.
Ooh, boy.
So that was with a club, so I don't know if that's what I should have done.
Yeah, so it'd be the same. It'd be like your strength roll. Your pole just slides into the jellies. There's very little resistance.
The jellies.
Yeah, very little resistance, and they just
poles don't work.
in fact, they seem to begin to kind of sludge themselves up the pole towards your hands, as though you've now given them a direction.
Okay.
Rena, your turn. You got another dagger. We got another dwarf in front of you.
Okay, Is it possible to? Well, I guess it's not possible to loot Marga's body.
It's
Do you have
currently
anything
being
useful in there?
dissolved.
It's been dissolved, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have another dagger.
All in or in
It's
the
not
way.
possible.
There's witnesses now.
Uh-huh.
Darvin, just by any chance, how much do you think you can duck?
I'm pretty short. I can duck.
Okay, so Rena's going to go around Iggs at least to try to minimize the
You know,
damage.
take out 2 with 1 blow. Ooh, that's a hit.
Excellent.
For
Phew.
3 damage. Nice. Excellent. And Iggs, your turn.
Try out this new bow.
Ooh, that's a hit as well.
1.
3 damage.
Not bad.
The ochre jelly steps up. and
Goodbye. Actually,
lashes-
I've got more than 1 hit point now.
Lashes a tentacle at Darvin. What's your A? Oh, I don't think your AC is 18. 6 points
It's
of
not a
damage
10.
to Darvin.
I'm dead. Oh, there's now a pile of dissolving dwarves.
Let's see. I will give you this one.
Oh dear.
I think this adventure is biased against short folk.
Right?
No, because Iggs is still going.
And do we know that the exit is past these ochre jellies?
You don't know. There was another way you could have gone. Now, one of you, there's been so many characters, Morgan knows that this is the way out, but the rest of you do not. But you see a halfling figure kind of from the passage ahead, and he's waving you forward like, this is the way, this is the way.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Isolder, your turn.
Well, if I could pick up a stone and throw that.
Absolutely. Go ahead and just give me like a dexterity roll. Oh, that's a hit. Roll 1d4. Three damage. It's almost halfway. Link, the newcomer, your turn.
Lank has a bow, so Lank is going to shoot at perhaps the most injured one.
That would be the furthest from Lank, this one over here. That's a hit.
Excellent.
damage.
Oh, 1 point of damage.
Not great.
Come on, come this way. Let's go.
And you can move if you want, Lank. You've got a little movement.
Okay.
Oh, you made him splatter, so he's at least halfway.
Okay. I can only see that far, so I'd be going into the dark.
And
I'll
you
go
can see
further.
one of the ochre jellies turns towards you.
Comes towards me.
Morgan,
Okay.
your turn.
I will step into the hallway and see what's going on and think, oh, they seem to have this in hand.
Let's see, Darvin's dead, right? I think Darvin died.
Yeah, Darvin's
Yep,
dead.
Darvin's dead.
Yep.
There we go.
I will. I'll go ahead and I'll chuck a dagger. What the heck?
That's a hit. These guys only have, I think, a 9 armor class, so very easily hit. Rena.
Well, there's no one in front of me to worry about, so I'm gonna throw a dagger again.
If you get a 1 on your backswing, you stab Iggs in the eye.
Let's aim for a 20, why don't we?
Oof.
Oh,
You know what? It's not a 1, so.
Yeah,
Almost.
it could have been worse. You have movement if you want to take it. Iggs, it's your turn.
Oh my.
I'm gonna move to the back of this.
Yeah, I was gonna
Since you
say he'll
just
move
saw it
back a little,
destroy
but,
everything
yeah,
it touches.
that little option.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Oh man.
It's down to 6 hit points.
Oh wow.
Oh, is this the end of Iggs? It lashes at you with a tentacle. What is your... Oh, jeez. Oh, 1 point of damage. Does Iggs survive that?
No, no chance.
Oh, no. No, not Iggs.
Oh, good thing I moved when I did.
Right.
yeah.
Let me get you another character here. Oh, and that's our light, too, I think.
Oh
Correct.
Got
no.
one as well.
Oh, Rena's got
Morgan's
one.
got one.
Perfect. So you guys are holding this fire. This fire could be useful. Not just for light. Rogar, you're back here with Lank. There we go. Isolder, your turn.
Oh wow.
Well, rock never failed me. I'll just throw another one of those.
That hits. 1d4 for damage. 4. Ooh. Alright, he's down to 2 hit points.
And I will just back out of here, just in case.
What's going backwards?
Lank. And again, the
Lank's going to
timer is
shoot.
ticking for the Stingbats to return. I think you have about 30 minutes before the Stingbats. And then it's a TPK, so no rush.
Okay, Link is going to. It is dark, but he can see the further amber
Yes.
jelly. I presume at this point he can't
Yep.
see the one that's closest to him.
Correct.
Sadly, so he's going to shoot with his short bow at the one that's closest to the other people.
Excellent. That is... Oh, that's a miss. Needed a 9.
At least it wasn't a 1.
At least it wasn't
So-
a 1.
Since everybody's behind that amber jelly. Umber jelly.
And it will attack Lank. What is
Fair.
your AC?
Oh, it's 9. It's so
Ooh,
pathetic.
okay.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh,
You will get advantage on your next attack against it. Excellent.
Ooh, excellent.
Morgan, you're up. If you can hit this jelly, you'll take it out. It's got 2 hit points. AC 9.
I'm going to hit it with my torch.
Ooh, sweet. Now, there's a chance your torch will go out.
Oh, we're at that point.
Yep.
Okay. Dude.
So, just a strength roll.
Oh, strength. Sorry.
Does that... Yeah, go ahead and roll strength. So it'll add your modifier.
Yeah, because that's important.
It could be.
No,
No.
not so much. Shit.
Roll a d6. If I think it's a 1, 2, 3, your torch goes out. Oh, Morgan, let me put out your torch.
Oh,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
at least we've got 1.
And then let me roll for Rogar. Rogar, your turn. And then you'll probably go again next turn. So Rogar, you're in the dark. You can't see anything, but you can hear... You saw a torchlight go out, and you can hear screams from down the hallway, and then this halfling in front of you is screaming as well.
Wow. And what's behind me?
Darkness. You've been hiding in the dark. You kind of crawled your way through here. Somehow you made it past the jellies. Maybe they came out from their little ceiling layers after you, and you felt like you were trapped. You daren't move, but you know that in this room that smells fetid, like there's water, and you've heard the splashing of water. So you think there's maybe some sort of subterranean pond or lake or something there. It's very still water. It's not like a river or anything.
Yeah, well, Rogar's got absolutely nothing. He could see the thing murdering things up ahead, probably.
And I don't think you have a weapon either.
Nope, so I think he's just going to hang out. And keep hiding for maybe a few more weeks.
I'll let you delay this next turn. Rena, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna peek back into the hallway and try to avoid Morgan.
Yeah, how many
Rena kills more
PCs
people
are you
than
gonna kill
monsters.
here? Okay. 1 damage. I think he had 2 hit points. Oh, he's down to 1. Yeah, he's got a hit point left.
Yeah, you don't see the little sigh of relief that Rena gives, where she's like, "Whew, it didn't kill."
You didn't hit
Yeah,
Morgan,
another.
but then the ochre jelly swings at Morgan. And what's your AC, Morgan?
10.
Take 4 damage.
Oh,
And my
that's so
fifth
funny.
character.
All right. I'm glad I made a couple extra ones here because we're running out.
I'm like the damn Boda over here. I've had so many lives I can't start counting them.
You'll come back as a cow this time.
I have no attachments. Nick.
So you
Nix.
are Nix.
Oh, I
You're
like
in that room not far from Rogar. You can hear the sounds coming from the west, but you have no idea what might be going on. Isolder, it is your turn.
I wanna try and if I just ran into the jelly, would that deal at least 1 point of bludgeoning damage?
If you punched it.
Shoulder charged it.
Try punching it.
That might dissolve me, but
It
that's
might.
okay. I suppose I could try throwing a rock.
It's worked
I
well
don't
so
want
far. Just gotta hit it. It's got 1 hit
Rena,
point.
though, so, I doubt I'll roll a 1, so I'll just throw a rock.
Well, that's a miss, but at least it could have been worse. Let's see. Morgan died, right? Morgan died. Lank, you are up.
Now I can't see the ochre jelly that's right in front of me, right? Because
you know
it's,
there's one there. You would have disadvantage to
Yeah.
hit it, but you know it's there.
I had advantage to hit it.
Yep. So that
because it missed me last time, so that would just make it a straight roll.
That's correct.
I think I kind of have to, because otherwise it's going to kill me. So, can I shoot it with my short bow, or am I too close for that?
You know what? I say go for it.
Okay, I'll go for my short bow.
That is a miss. That's a miss. You can move.
All right,
There's
and
no
I
opportunity
can
attacks.
move, so
You just move.
I'm just going to move back into the dark.
Perfect.
So, I don't know
You
where
can
I'm
move-
going.
You can
It's
move
pitch
one more
black.
square. Perfect. So it'd be like difficult terrain if you can't see as
Okay.
you're flailing
Yeah,
around.
I'm just feeling I'm feeling along the wall as I go.
And so you move just out of the way, just in time for this to hit Rogar. Now, Rogar, you had been holding your action. So if you want to move now, you can, before this thing comes at you. But you cannot see, so you won't know where you're going. I can see where you're going, and I'll know if you walk into something.
Maybe I touched him in the dark and I went, person, thing, come this way,
So
flee.
that's to the east, if you want to head east. Or, sorry, to the west, not to the east. Tina's east in Australia. The west in the
Alright,
northern
okay.
hemisphere. There you go.
Yeah, all right.
Perfect. All right, Nix, you are up.
Well, I only have a pole, so I'm going to
You can
kind
poke
of
around.
tap and swing my way to the east a little bit to
Okay, give
see if I run into any line.
You run into somebody there. So back up 2 squares. And give me a dexterity roll to see if you poke Lank.
Surely I will.
Friendly fire.
So you contact Lank, but it's not. So had you failed this, then you would have like smacked Lank in the head. But you tap Lank's leg and you hear this little ow, and you know to stop that didn't sound like an ochre jelly. That sounded like a friend. And so you stop right there, knowing that there must be someone right there next to you.
Oh dear, you sound just like my friend.
You don't have any light source, do you, Nix?
I have a pole. That's
it. That's why
Nothing but a pole.
That's why you're here in the dark. Rogar, your turn.
Well, yeah, sure. Okay, I tried to move and I can't. So I'm just bumping into walls and yeah, that's my turn.
Rita.
Oh, that worked.
Well, I'm kind of running out of bodies to use as fodder here. I'm just going to throw a dagger.
Come on, Rena. Get it.
It's got to beat a 9. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and 1 point. So how do you take out this jelly?
I kind of swing my arm back and toss the dagger, just silently praying to myself. It slices right through the jelly and the two halves flop to the side.
Nice. The path is clear ahead of you.
And I'm going to move near, I suppose.
Yep, 6 squares. Rita is like a total badass. This is awesome. It's
I
always the
know.
old lady. It's always the one you got to watch for.
Yeah, and definitely other people laying down their lives.
Right? People in front
Yeah.
of you. And the best part
5-minute warning.
Ooh, now Lake and Rogar can see. Isolder, the path ahead of you is clear. You can see an ochre jelly at the far end of the passage.
Yeah, did that short bow get dissolved, or could I salvage that?
Give me a roll, 1d6. If it's even, the short bow survived. If it's odd, it got dissolved.
It got dissolved.
It got dissolved.
Okay.
Well,
You can double move if you like.
can I throw a rock from here?
Yeah, you sure
Probably
can.
not.
Well, no, let's see.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, you'd have to get a little bit closer.
I will. Yeah, I'll get a little closer.
Okay.
Not too close.
Lank, your turn.
Gonna shoot it. Okay. I think I've got probably only 2 arrows left because I only started with 4, which
That's a
bad.
hit. That is a hit. for
Great.
3 damage.
And I'm going to back away a bit more. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Feeling around. See if I can get a 4th. 4. Okay, that'll probably do.
Okay. The jelly. We'll move to right there.
Oh.
Nix, your turn.
What? Damn, I can't even see the thing now.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Not much I can do. I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay. And one more, you can feel the wall is just one more step. You'll be at a solid wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my pole to poke and
Perfect. And it feels like it's
see
solid.
what's going on.
And you can put your back to it. At least your back will be protected there.
Okay.
Rogar, you're stumbling around in the dark. It seems as though there is an open space just to the west of you.
Oh my.
And then you bumped into a wall, but it feels like to the north you can, or to the south. You can go either north or south there. Perfect. Rena.
Well, I'm going to kind of run past the shoulder here.
Perfect.
Link's like, what? Ambercelli again.
I'm going to try to give that as wide of a berth as I can.
Perfect. Isolder.
Well,
And this black down here, this is dark water.
Ooh.
I think Isolder's a little disoriented, and he just wants to charge right at this jelly and try and melee it.
Okay.
I'm also hoping to get a character with light.
I haven't had a single torch or lamp yet.
So what would that be? Strength?
Just a strength roll, yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a hit. Give me, it'll be a 1d4. Ooh, 4 points of damage. Nice. It's down to 6. Link, your turn.
Okay, oops, come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to shoot at it with my bow. Is that okay? That's correct range, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Now, can I roll again? Because oh, that's a
yep,
hit.
yep,
Oh,
you just
good.
need
Because
to
I was
beat a
going to
9.
say I didn't use my advantage against it. So okay, so that's 2.
Perfect.
2 damage.
Oh shit! I hear that ticking.
Uh-huh. The jelly is going after a soldier. Oh, that's probably a hit. I don't think you're ace. Ooh, 6 damage to a soldier.
Yeah, that takes him out. If we were playing in person, your stamp would be running out of ink by now.
Yeah, so I have a rubber stamp, and I stamped the character sheet that says like you died, and then you get to fill out how they died. Let's do. Let's see.
Oh,
Who
dear.
haven't we had yet? Oh man, I don't know if this person has a light source. I'm just kind of picking these at random. You are on a little island over here in the water.
Cool.
And let me run the next encounter timer. And there are things in the water. You can hear them splashing about. Let me add you guys to the mix here. Giant leech begins to slowly sludge around. Oh, whoops, I need to roll initiative for these guys. It may not be the leech's turn. Ooh. Alright, Nyx, you're up first.
Well, as my alignment is neutral, I feel I need to keep the balance and get the hell out of here. 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you can move again. You just can't see, so you're gonna have to kind of poke your way around there.
Poke, poke, poke.
There
poke,
is someone directly in front of you.
Poke. Ah, ah. Who the hell is that?
You're not sure who this is. Move one more square, either up to the east or down to the south. There we go. Perfect. Rogar, someone just crawled up your back. You don't know who that was. You saw them coming in from the darkness, and all of a sudden they were upon you.
Sorry for the poke, friend.
If you
no
feel your
trouble.
way
Make some
around
room.
that passageway, and perfect. Irina, you are up next.
Making a run for it.
You see it.
Oh no, it's a dead end.
You kind of nudge your way in here, and you've there's something just to the south of you. It's a chest. You found a chest. Let's see what is in this chest. A short bow and arrows. And
One.
flint and steel. If you want those, you can take them and drag them onto your character sheet.
Well, I'll definitely take that short bow and arrows.
Geralt on
Maybe
the
a
island.
little bit better luck than the dagger.
Yeah. Plus, now you can kill PCs at range. So, Geralt, there is cold black water all around you. You came from this side. You know that that is not the way out. You know that the way out is over here to the west.
Well, before I was plunged into darkness, would I have had my bearings that I could dive in and start swimming that
Give
way?
me a wisdom roll. No, you're
think
totally
that's the way.
disoriented.
Well, to the best of my ability, I think that's the way, and I'm just going to dive in where I think is the correct way to get away from these monsters in the water.
All
I'm
right.
not sure which direction it actually is.
So to make a swim roll, swimming is you swim half your speed. If it was rough water, it's a strength check. This is not rough water. If you're holding your breath, it's a constitution roll. I'm going to have you give me a constitution roll as you begin to swim across this cold water as it chills you to the bone. And you need to beat a 9. So you may move 3 squares.
So since I failed my wisdom check, would that be in the wrong direction then?
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you roll a 1d4. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4.
Hopefully I roll a 4.
Oh, you do. 3 squares in the direction of 4.
Well, I can't move into the
Oh,
water.
I can move you. 2, 3. Perfect. And when you hit the water, you hear a loud splash. There is something else in the water with you.
I've missed.
Well, that's just its initiative roll.
Ah.
Lank, you're up next.
Okay, so Rena didn't call out that there was a dead end, right?
I think she did.
Oh,
So-
I did. I was like,
Did
it's a
you?
dead end.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to come forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to throw my short bow at the ochre jelly because I've got no arrows left.
Oh, nice. Give me a
So-
strength roll.
He's better at strength than you'd think. He's got a +1.
That's a miss. Or maybe it probably hits it and just not strong enough to do any significant damage to it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna.
You can hear splashing coming from the water just down here. You don't know what that might be.
Yep,
Could be danger.
I think that's guaranteed.
And you've got some. Do you have movement left? No, you do not.
I used all my movement, so.
Well, the ochre jelly has movement. It will lash at you with a tentacle.
Yep.
And
Hits.
1 point of damage.
Link only had 1 hit point, so.
Man. All right,
A little cutie's dead!
Link drops. Let me grab you another character. Let's do Marie.
Did I actually have in the way of inventory for people? I don't have much. That's all I had was a short bow and arrows, and the arrows are gone, so.
So you're over here on solid land, and you
Ah,
you have a
cool.
companion, Geralt, and you know that they were in the water, and you can hear splashing sounds coming towards you. You think that it might be your friend Geralt. Let me
Geralt!
give you an initiative roll. Oops. Get you on the initiative. There we go. Giant frog. Giant frog swims towards Geralt. It is going to lash out with its tongue. So I need Geralt to give me a dexterity roll. You need to beat a 12, or you'll be pulled in next to it.
This is one of my bad skills. I have a 5. So. Oh.
Oh,
not with the
11.
-3.
So you get pulled down 2 squares, and you can feel yourself in the clutches of some giant, sticky mass. You think it's probably a frog's tongue. Nyx, you're up.
Not knowing which way is which. Oh. That's not the way.
That is not the
Okay.
way.
I will come back down here. Start working my way along this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And can I
You can start,
dive in?
Yep, you can start in the water. Give me
to
a
get across here?
Constitution roll.
This guy's got to live.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got it. Rogar.
I think Luke said he was having some technical problems.
Oh, we
His
will
cat turned his computer off.
chewed through the
Yeah.
internet.
Oh, there he is.
She literally just leapt on top of it and happened to land on the button.
Oh, nice.
It was a huge leap too. It was from across the room. It was so loud too.
I'm sad we missed it. Rogar, your turn, and then Rena.
Yeah. Still loading in a little, but I'm almost here. Alright. I can see. Oh yeah, I remember now. Goodness. I wish I didn't. Grim. Suppose it would be lame to just hide in the corner of the room.
Yeah, you guys probably have like 7 or 8 minutes, I'm guessing, until the... in fact, let me see if I can find the timer. It's all the way up at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, 16
Might as well
minutes.
keep going.
16
Yeah.
minutes and 40 seconds until the Stingbats return.
Oh, not till we all die. Oh, yeah, that
Yep,
is when we
and
all
everyone
die, isn't it?
dies when the Stingbats return.
Okay.
You're-
Might as well keep going.
You're close. You're close to the end. I think it can be done. It's going to be close. Rena, you're up. Now you can...
I pick up my knees and I run after everyone.
Perfect. And Rogar, if you want to double move, you can get into the water next to Nyx.
If I knew where that was, maybe.
It's just to the south. You can see the edge of the water there. That'll be a Constitution roll to get into the water. 4, 5. And likewise with you, Rena, you can get into the water with a Constitution roll. Oh yeah, easy. So let me move Rogar. Yep, right there. And then Rena. Oh, perfect. Okay, now let me just check something. Who has our light? So Rena has the light. Rena, roll a 1d6. If you get a 1, 2, or 3, your oil's going to go out when you're in that cold, dark water.
Sorry, I think I accidentally clicked that twice.
We'll take the first roll, which was a 2. So that means your light goes out.
Christ. Oh my god.
Let me move these bad guys. Geralt, you are in the clutches of a giant frog. In order to escape, that's going to be either a strength or a dexterity roll.
Definitely strength would be better.
You needed to beat a 12. Okay, so you are free. You can move half your movement, which would be 3 squares.
Let's see. So that'd be 1, 2. I can get up on land.
There you go. You are on land. Marie, you are on land. You can hear your friend Geralt splashing in the water just to your side. Do either of you have a
Okay,
light
so
source?
Geralt. Nope. So, but I did have time to see behind me when the light was on, so I know I can turn around and run to the west.
Yes.
But can I grab Geralt's hand and take him as well?
Yes.
Okay. So Geralt, come with me. So we're going to go. Oh, do we still get to go 6 west, or do we have to go through? Oh, if we're running, we're not doing anything else.
Yeah,
So-
but you are moving in the dark, which is going to make it difficult terrain. So you could move 3 and then move 3, and that would be your full turn.
Okay, 2, 3, and I'm taking Geralt with me. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
We'll put Geralt right there.
Okay. Can't see a thing.
I'll let you know when you fall in the pit.
Geralt is happy to get away from the water at least.
Let's see.
Yeah, and I mean, Marie doesn't even know all these other people.
Rogar, give me a dexterity roll. You need to beat a 12.
Oh.
You get grabbed by something and dragged into the water. And you are struggling. Nyx, you feel this splashing, and suddenly you feel Rogar slip right past you in the darkness.
Well, because of the fact that I'm right beside the wall, I'm going to follow that wall.
Excellent. You don't need to make any sort of roll. You can follow the wall, and you'll get there. That's actually the smart way out.
And I'm gonna keep following that wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yep,
I can
perfect.
only do 6 in the dark.
Yep, you can
right?
move to right there.
Whew. Okay.
Rogar, I need a strength or a dex roll to get out of from this giant tongue that has nearly pulled you to this giant frog's mouth. No, you are caught. You can still take an action. You can fight your way to freedom if you choose to.
With what?
Your fists, if you have to.
Is that like a die? Like
you got a crowbar. You can just start smashing it with the crowbar. Give me a strength roll, and you can try and bash this huge frog. What's his AC? That's not going to hit. His AC is 12. So you're just thrashing in the dark. Rena, your turn.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna try to follow this wall swimming as well, I guess.
Give me a wisdom roll since you're a little bit away from the wall. Need to beat a 9. You got
Yeah,
it.
come
You
on,
got it.
Rena.
So you'll end
Rena
up,
must live.
You'll end up right there, and you're on dry ground, and then you can, if you want, you can relight your oil.
Yeah, I'm going to use that flint that I have.
Excellent.
Flint and steel, and I'm gonna let there be light.
Nice.
These people.
You got
And
14
can I
minutes
move?
left. Nope,
How much more can I move forward?
that would take your action to get that to
Okay,
have
then I
moved there
stand
and to
here.
get that lit. Geralt, your turn.
Well, I guess if it's a double move, it'd be half if we're both moving. So.
Well, you're no longer in the dark, so you can move fully as far as you can
Oh.
see. That was just because you're stumbling in the dark.
Okay, well, I'll move to as far as the light goes then. Hopefully, there's not something
Nope, doesn't
dangerous.
seem to be anything right there just yet. Marie.
So can I see anything coming up out of the water?
No,
at
but
this
you
point?
do see. Well, you would see
Right,
the
I can
light
see
from
Rena.
Rena, and you can
Yeah.
see Rogar doing battle with this massive frog right here.
Okay, can I come forward just enough to throw a dagger at that massive frog?
You can.
Okay, so maybe 2
Yep.
squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I think I can get it from
Yep,
there.
close enough.
So I'm going to throw a dagger at the frog.
AC is 12.
Yes.
Oh, that's a hit.
got
Nice.
it. 1 whole point of damage. I'm sorry.
Whopping point of damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to go 4 back the other way because I've still got 4 left, I think.
Perfect.
4 movement. Come here. Move, move, move. 2, 3, 4.
And
I'm just going to go, yoink! And then run.
Rogar, you feel something biting at your leg. Oh, it misses, but it's a giant leech that's attempting to attach onto you, but it did not. The frog is going to try to swallow you.
Ooh.
Oh no, your crowbar is keeping you out of the frog's mouth. Nyx, your turn.
Impressive. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll stay right there where I can see.
Perfect. Rogar, it's a strength or a dex roll to get out of this frog. Need to beat a 12. What you're doing in this frog, no one knows, but it's not good. You get free. You can move. You'd be able to get to about here with your movement.
And
Rena.
Yeah, I just run in the direction everyone else goes.
Perfect. Geralt.
Rena, you can go double if you didn't take an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it
going
looks
up.
like there's another rocky ledge right here, a little stone terrace. It's very slick. It will take a strength or a dex roll to climb. It looks like you have 3 of those, and then let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. About 3 of those, and you'll make it out. You can see starlight and moonlight up ahead.
Well, I can't quite
I
attempt it.
have
but
12
can make
minutes
it
left on this
bridge.
oil.
And I think we got about 12 minutes until the Stingbats come back. Marie, you're up next.
We have 7.
Oh, 7.
7 minutes.
All right, we'll try and do this in a hurry. Let me get us out of initiative order, so we can just we don't need to count the squares. We can move up and just start making rolls.
Okay.
Marie, step up, get up on your feet.
Yeah, I don't know how I ended up like that.
Quit laying down on the job.
All right, so I've got 0 to strength and 0 to dex, so I'm just
Geralt
gonna.
is not able to get up.
Oh.
Oh boy. So working,
I have a pole.
a pole will give you advantage. You can maybe try and pole vault yourself up there.
Ooh.
So Marie,
That's a 14.
Marie gets up there.
Pole vault.
It's the whole sideways approach. Is what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled up.
Oh,
Uh,
next.
Okay, and then can I use the pole to pull people up, or
yeah, I got a pole
Yep.
too.
Can
so-
give them advantage.
Yep. Okay. It's almost like a ladder.
And Rena just so. Is this where Rena finally fails? She's struggling to get up here.
Well,
Do you
she's too
guys-
stubborn. She's gonna keep grabbing for that pole.
And if Geralt wants to try and scale the next one,
Yeah, I also have a pole, so I will try and propel myself up.
Pole vaulting for the win.
the 14 will do it.
Climbs right over us.
The 16 will get Rena up there.
Come on,
Let me
Rena.
move Rogar over so Rena can get up. There we go.
Oh.
And Nyx with a critical success. You can, in fact,
he'll-
you can scale the next one for free with a critical. The problem is we're getting separated. Rogar is falling behind.
yeah, can I stay back there and help
You
with
can.
my pole?
So rather than skip one, you'll be able to
Helping as
give
well.
someone
Oh,
else.
there.
I'll let you give one person an automatic success. So Geralt,
Come
you,
on,
you
Geralt!
managed to get up there.
The lady with the light.
Oh yes, that would be me. No.
You can auto succeed up there. The get Rena up there. Rogar, can you get up there?
He was sure give her a spirited go.
No.
Nope. That's a no. Has anyone got a pole up there or anything?
Rogar, there's a strength check that'll get you up.
What he was. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Geralt.
Oh,
I'm mixing up my people.
that was Marie.
Okay. I didn't mean to leave you behind.
I'll help Marie up with my pole.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now this next one here, you just need to beat a 9 to get up that one.
Okay, so I've got advantage to that one then.
Nice. With the 10.
So get me up on
Yep.
a 10.
Not on that one. 13 will get you up that one, but this next one here would have gotten you
Ah,
up
okay.
there.
Okay, I'm still got to have another go.
Oh shit! 3 minutes.
Is anyone going to survive? Oh.
Geralt made it.
Yep.
Is Geralt one of the people with the poles or no?
Geralt will throw down their pole to the people on the lower level if someone needs it.
Rena can make that with a 10. That one's only a 9. You can see there's a chest over here. Do you take the time to loot that chest? Let's get Rogue. Ooh. Okay, who got the 1? Geralt.
Beat you. They might fall.
Yeah, that's a fall. That's 1d6 points of damage to Geralt.
Well, they've got 1 hit point.
No,
so-
Geralt.
There we go.
So close, Geralt.
Oh, no!
Let me get you another character. Well, we have just a short time left.
I say a silent prayer and I take Geralt.
Oh, a 9 makes it. I forgot.
Made that one too.
Come on, Marie.
I'm coming!
Good job.
Coming!
You see someone over here by the chest, Zoran. He's been waiting for someone to come and help him.
I just rolled that with advantage, which I shouldn't have done. Sorry.
Nice.
It's just in the habit from the pole.
Crit'll do
Well,
it.
I guess while I'm here, I'm going to open the chest.
Nice. The chest has a dagger and a grappling hook. The grappling hook will give you everyone an auto success to pass this lever or this ledge. So everyone, once
Okay,
you're
Rena
up
stays
here,
back by
you
this
can
ledge and
automatically
puts her
jump
pole
up to
down.
here.
What's this next one where Marie is? Is that a 9?
Rogar!
Where that's an auto success because of the grappling
Oh,
hook.
cool.
We just need to get Rogar up, and then so there's just going to be one more here, and then this is the exit. So one more. Zoran has a torch. Finally, oh, natural 20, natural 20.
20!
Nix,
Do I get a luck token for that?
you do. Is Rogar going to make it? Zoran makes it. Oh my gosh, Rena.
Ina!
There's
Oh, with
there's
the
got to
loss
be
of
like
my
a minute
strength, I'm
left
trying.
on the thing. Rogar makes it.
Oh, 41 seconds. I'm out of here.
Oh, come on. So, Rogar, you can automatically get through that one. You just need to beat a 13. Marie, Rena, and Rogar need a 13. Oh, no.
There you go.
Oh, Rogar
okay, I
takes
need
damage.
15.
Can I use my luck token to get out?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, me too! Yeah.
Rogar takes
It won't let
6
me out.
damage.
I'm up.
As long as you get up to here, you're out.
Oh, okay.
Can Marie...
I made
Oh,
it
you made
because I
it.
used my luck token. Yep.
And so this is the exit. As you get up here, you see Rogar make his way up here, and then he falls, and he slips down.
Ah.
And as you come out into the darkness, you see this approaching swarm of Stingbats. You've got one action
Rogar.
each left. Rogar, he has a broken leg. You each have one action left. You can get out of the tunnel, or you can try and save Rogar.
Sorry, Rogar.
Yes.
I will. Now,
No one's already going to leave him.
now, because I didn't have to use my luck token to get up here, can I give that to Rogar?
Yes.
Rogar, do something with it.
You, and
Well,
does one of you four up at the top? Do you have a rope? One of you?
Let me just
Nope,
check. I've
just
lost
a
track
pole.
of which one I am.
I know there's been so many characters.
No. Sorry, I do have a pole, but that's all.
All right. So Rogar, this is a free climb here. You just need to get up this one. Give me a Constitution roll to see just how badly your leg is broken. Okay, it's a minor flesh wound. You'll have a limp for the rest of your days. This is your last action. What is Zoran going to do? Are you going to get out, or are you going to stay and try and help Rogar?
I think Zoran has never even met Rogar.
Right.
And I think the fresh air is too tempting.
What about Marie?
So basically, if we stay to help Rogar now, we die, right?
There's going to be one roll, and if it's a success, Rogar lives. If it's
I'll give it a
fail,
go because she's lawful. She's lawful, so I think she would.
What about Rena?
Can I throw my pole behind me to help Rogar and dash out and run out at the same time?
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I do that.
smart.
What about-
I
Yep.
say, good luck,
What about-
Rogar. It's all in your hands.
Good luck, whoever you are. Nix, what about you?
I have a pole. I don't know if that'll help him, but I'll toss it to him.
But do you stick around with Marie?
Oh, no,
Or do you get out of
No,
there?
I'm getting the hell out of here.
All right, so this is for Rogar and Marie. With the pole, Rogar, you're going to get advantage. This is a strength roll. Need to beat a 12. Okay.
Oh, you made it.
You got it. So just as
That
the
was one
Stingbats
enough.
pour in, you manage to pull Rogar up. He's clinging to that pole for dear life. But you pull him out and you spill out into the night air as the Stingbats swarm inside the cave. You scurry into the darkness, hiding... Oh, and there's the next encounter. Hiding underneath the foliage as the bats come in. You have made it to safety. You have survived, well, for the most part, you have survived the Gauntlet. So what you would normally do now in... I almost said Dragonbane. In Shadowdark is you would level up to level 1. So just for fun, let's just go ahead and see how you would do that. So you can open up your character sheet. You can go to Details. And next to, there's a first box will say Level, and there's an arrow pointing up. You can click on that, and it will take you through the level up process. So if you click on it, it will kind of give you some options for your character. I'm going to go ahead and take one here just so I can show it on the screen for the people watching at home. So I can click up the level up on like Rizzo, and then it will put it at level 1. I get to choose a class. So you can pick whatever class. So based on how your character did in this adventure, well, they're kind of a thief. Well, they were pretty intelligent. Maybe they're a wizard. You can choose what the class would be. You can then click on Update Character. And you choose, like for this guy, I get to choose a weapon mastery, or sometimes there'll be different things that you get to choose from. And then you will select Nix, where you see those things. You choose one, you drag that onto your character sheet. And same thing there with Nix with the +1 to melee attacks and damage, or +1 to ranged attacks and damage. Just drag it to your sheet. Same thing with the talents.
Hey, I'm a ranger.
How do you get to that pop-up window?
So
I clicked the arrow before, but it just kind of, I don't know if that did anything.
So then it should put up another screen that shows your character, and you pick your class. So it'll show like your character sheet, and it'll have a class with a drop down, and you pick what class you want. And then it'll start taking you to the other steps, which is to roll for hit points and things like that.
I also cannot get to that screen.
Let's try it again. Let me come out of here. Let me make sure you guys have ownership of these characters.
I think it gave me extra dex. I think it was supposed to be 2, and it gave me 4.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah.
So I've got a 19 dex. I mean, I'll keep it if
Right.
that's what it takes. I'll keep it.
'Cause you got. Yeah, that.
I had a 15.
Yeah, that should be a +2. Don't know why. Did you drag it over twice?
I dragged it over and it didn't seem to do anything, but then I saw where the pop-up box says drag it to here, so I dragged it there. Are you able to change it on your side?
Let me double check. And that was for Nyx.
Yeah, for his talent that he rolled.
Let's see.
Yeah, Nyx.
I go to talents. Oh yeah, so you have +2 to dexterity twice. Yep. So if I right click on it, then I can delete one of those, and then
Okay.
it took it off of there. So yeah, I am trying on Rena to get that to level up. It will not do that. Try refreshing your browser. Maybe hit like F5 and see if that will do it. That's probably going to shut off our music here for a second. I just refreshed mine as well. But anyway, if you know, let's say we were playing a campaign, then you could start with these characters and take these into the next adventure. If I do Rena's now, see if that will let me. Details. Yeah, how weird! It will not let me level up Rena.
She's you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, apparently she does not want to be an adventurer. Surely. And then Zoran as well. You were not able to level up.
If you
Zoran.
add XP, is that the problem? Does it need XP?
It shouldn't. You could try giving yourself 10 XP. The level up thing is up, which should, like it's pulsing, which should let you level that up. Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not sure why that is doing that. We're not going to use these characters again. This was just kind of show you how it went, but unfortunately you're not able to see that. Let me grab you a different character just so you can try leveling them up. Or if you should still have access to all of the characters that we've used. Although Rena survived from the beginning. So let me give Madeline access to another character. You can try leveling up a different character. I'll give you...
Yeah, I just kind of think, Rena, she's survived, and she's just like, I'm going home. I'm putting on a good pot of soup.
Yeah, enough of the
I'm too old for
adventurer's life
this.
for you. Let me pull Sarna onto the map. See if you can level up Sarna. And if...
I've seen too many people die
oh,
by
absolutely.
my own hand, some of them.
Yeah. You definitely earned the XP. So yeah, there Denton was able to level up. I don't know why that didn't work. I'll look into that. Madeline, can you level up Sarna? What lets you do that?
Yeah, so I'm on the pop-up, and then do I just click update character?
Yes.
Oh, I have to
Yep.
choose a class first.
Yep, choose a class and then hit update character, and then it will show the next pop-up, which is to like roll for hit points. There's like a talent, things like that. Awesome. Well, you all survived in a way. Your first gauntlet. Rena was the only one that actually made it all the way through, which is impressive. What all did you think? Was this fun?
That was
This-
blast.
Yeah, it was. The time
Yeah.
limit definitely adds a huge part of it. It's just like we actually only have 30 minutes.
Yeah, there's this. You're always up against the clock, and there's the clock with the light. My light's going to burn out soon, and then I'm going to have a random encounter coming, and then the whole thing's over soon. It's kind of cool how that works. So then with Sarna, you can hit the roll HP, and then you can roll for the talent, and then when Sarna gets the talent, you just drag it onto the character sheet. it will show up in the chat bar. And then when you've got that done, you hit level up, and it will be leveled up. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. I'm going to get this posted here shortly. I will, at some point, I would like to run some more Shadowdark. It's super fun. It's really easy, and especially with Foundry, you don't have to do any math. You just click the button, and away you go. But I had an absolute blast, and in huge part to the people that are playing with me tonight. You guys are like my favorite people to game with, and this was just spectacular.